Welcome and thanks for stopping by. Today I'll be making whiting fish with spaghetti and caramelized onions. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to do the onions first because they take a little while, and I'll slice my onions. And this is just a half an onion because I'm not making a lot of this spaghetti. So I'm just going to add butter into my pan. We're going to let this melt down. That's melted down. We're just going to add our onions in. Add a little salt. And a little bit of pepper. Maybe another little pinch. We're going to let these onions do their thing. You know, you got to let them cook down and caramelize until they're the color of caramel. Or caramel, however you choose to say it. Let it go on a medium heat. So now I'm going to make my sauce, and I'm just using some things that I had left over in the fridge, and that's some marinara sauce, and I have my pan warming. My onions are back there doing their thing. Don't forget to stir them though. And I have some tomato puree. I'm gonna add that. Let me turn this up a little more. And you know this stuff splatters, so when it starts to cook, so be careful. That's enough of that. And in here I'm going to add some tomato paste. A couple squirts. Some salt. Pepper. Onion powder. I have this open. I have some of these. Excuse me for a moment. I do have some. Them onions smell so good. Onion powder. Some garlic powder. You know they're like partners in most cases. Onion powder and garlic powder. And I have some tomatoes here that I had left over. Some canned tomatoes. Y'all jump into the party too. And some dried parsley. I add some of that now, and some of that later. See, it's starting to cook. It's going to pop everywhere. And I'm going to add a little bit of butter. That's about half of a tablespoon. We're going to stir it really quickly and cover it and turn it down and let it, you know, the flavors come together. Let's cover it and we'll taste it a little bit later. I'm also going to add in some tomato bouillon. I don't know if you ever picked any up, but if you haven't, you should, because it goes good with red sauces. It adds so much flavor, because you know tomato can be kind of what do I call it, kind of flavorless. That's when you're cooking sauces. So you want to get as much flavor in there as you can. And just a little dab should do it. That's the only thing about tomato sauce. Keep your top on. See, my little half an onion is about there. See how it's browning up? Won't be much longer for those. Okay, my sauce is simmering and my onions are finished. So I have one piece of whiting. I, went to the meat market and got it fresh. And I'm just going to season it with some Lawry's. And you already know how to be careful when you got salt in it, because fish will soak it up quick. You'll have some salty fish. I'm just gonna add some pepper. Add as much seasoning as you like. But I'm going to keep it light. Cut it in a couple of pieces. And I still have the skin on. It's going to be a quick little din for it today. Din. Hanging on. Okay, and I gotta get my heat up on my oil. We're gonna fry this really quick. And yes, I only season one side. So here I have some yellow cornmeal, plain yellow cornmeal. Toss around the cornmeal. You want to cover them really well. One more piece to go in there. It only takes a couple minutes. And that took about 4 minutes on each side. Mm-hmm. See how beautiful that is? Yeah. Turn my pan off. A little bit more. Little bit more. Beautifully brown. Perfect, perfect. There you have it. And now, put your fish in a warm place. You want it to be warm when you serve the rest of your meal. And here I have my water boiling for my spaghetti. I'm going to add in some salt. And I'm going to use some spaghetti. This is a pound. I'm going to use that's about a half a pound I have in there. And we're going to cook these for about 6-7 minutes. And I always say use your timer. That way you can avoid overcooking them or forgetting they're on or something like that. Get in there with your cousins and relatives. Get on in there. And I always move them around so that they don't stick together. And I don't know if you've had that experience, but I've just about had it all. You throw them in there and you forget about, you walk away and come back and they're stuck together like glue. You have to throw them away and start all over. No fun. So just make sure they're not sticking together. And then let them cook for that 6 or 7 minutes. And that's done. I probably won't use all of this. That's one thing that I just cannot measure properly. I always make too many noodles or spaghettis or pasta. Let me do this a different way. Okay. A couple more. And your pasta water comes in handy if you know your spaghetti is too thick for you. That's perfect. I like mine saucy. Excuse me. I'm going to add in. Remember the onions? Oh yeah, we need those onions. Oh, excuse me. It's going to give your spaghetti lots and lots of flavor. I'm going to add in some Parmesan. As much or as little as you like. spread it out in there. Oh yeah. And dinner is about done. Let me plate it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna add a little bit of butter in there. We're gonna stir this up while I get the plate together so we can. Come on on. I'm ready to eat too. Hungry. How about a little bit more? Some more Parmesan to the top. And some dried parsley. And there you have it. You better try this. You might like it. Hey, remember to pray. Then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you. Pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying. Pray. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Tap that bell if you haven't. Share with family and friends. And comment. I would love to hear from you. Well, that's it and that's all. And until next time, eat well and be well. Oop. Later. Better get you some of that.